Hello soulmates, and back to the series of talking about the tarot. And I feel this is probably going to be the last part. There's so much more I could talk about you guys concerning the tarot and go in depth, but I don't think this is the right setting. So I want to leave it at that. If there's some more questions coming from you, then I'm more than happy to do another video about a specific question. So let's just recap. Okay, we've established there is a collective consciousness, and that is a mass of energy. Energy is information, with which we are all connected. It is, we are connected with our higher self, and we can reach this collective consciousness with our intuitive voice or capabilities. Let's put it that way. There might be a time when we could just easily, with our consciousness, connect. That would be a time when we know exactly what everyone's thinking, and maybe words are even getting out of fashion because we instantly know what we can communicate without words just by sort of connecting with each other. Okay, but we're not there yet. This is for time in the future when we're all enlightened beings. Okay, so there is a collective consciousness. We're all connected with it. We can extract information from the collective consciousness through the means of our intuition. The tarot is one tool of many, many, many that can help us intuitively interpreting the information we're getting. Okay, next step. And I want to really be clear on what the tarot can't do and actually shouldn't do. So if you ask me, will I be together with this person forever and ever? I can't tell you, because your future is not destined. Your future is not set in stone. It's constantly changing. Everything you do is changing your future. What the tarot can do is looking at your current state, at the current energies surrounding you, and it can sort of, let's say, consider that if you keep doing what you're doing, where would that end up? That's an option. That's an potential that you have for something. Okay? Therefore, if you get a negative outcome in the future, it is on you to change your ways to then not end up with this negative or this outcome that you don't want. Okay, it's also we're just reading potential, we're reading energies, and we're sort of, what is it, like calculating, I would almost say, that if you keep doing what you're doing at the moment, then you'll end up at this future. If you keep changing what you're doing, then obviously your future is going to change too. I always keep this, like, I sound like a broken record. I can predict that you're going to win the lottery, and then you forget to buy the ticket. So obviously it's not going to happen then. So all my predictions are useless because it's up to you. And I feel that's a very empowering position that we are in. I feel it would be awful if I would have to be in the, depending on the goodwill of the fates, okay, what kind of fate they are dealing to me, what kind of destiny. Yes, there might be big pictures that are moving through your life that you think, or that's what a lot of spiritual leaders think, that before you're born, you'll decide on an experience that you want to make here on earth. As a soul, you already decide for that. But that doesn't mean that your future is fated. It means that these opportunities will come your way. But every single day, it's your decision if you want to take it or if you don't. If you want to take on the challenge or if you don't. If you don't take on the challenge, it might be you come again. You have another life where exactly the same things happen to you. If you take on the challenge, if you grow through it, if you work through it, if you understand something, if you take on the lesson and learn something, then maybe you're not ending up in another life at the same point. That's what it's about experience. And I can, if I want to, I can evade all these experiences because I'm like, no, thank you, I don't want it. It's been presented to you, the option to learn, the option to grow, but you can take it or you can't, or you don't. So therefore, I cannot predict if you will have 3 kids in the course of the next 5 years, because whatever you do tomorrow will change this prediction in a way. There are multiple futures, timelines that you can take. It's like let's say like a multi-lane highway, and you could decide to go on the left lane, on the middle lane, on the second of the right lane, and they might sort of end up bringing you to different places in different speed. But I cannot predict that because it's your choice every single day. And that is what empowers you to go out and change your future. If you don't like what I'm telling you, or if you like what you're seeing, then keep doing what you're doing. If you don't like it, keep changing it. You can't expect doing the same thing and getting a different outcome. It's not going to happen. And also, another big thing, your current state of life is a reflection of your beliefs. If you believe you're not worth being loved, you're not worth having success, then that's what your life will look like. Okay, so to change something, we first have to change the levers in our mind to be like, yes, I deserve to have a pleasant life. I deserve to be loved. I don't have to work hard to make a living. All these beliefs are sort of drilled into us from day one here on Earth, once we come into the 3D. And we can change that. And with changing the way we think and the way and on what we believe, our surroundings will change too. And that is a very, very important lesson. I haven't mastered that by no means. I'm learning every single day and trying to get better every single day. So don't worry if you're not there. Hardly anyone is. But it's all a process, okay? And we are the empowered people in our lives, okay? We can ask for guidance. We can ask for help by the universe. But essentially, we have to do it. I can't sit on the couch and be like, dear God, please make my life absolutely beautiful, okay? And I keep sitting here and waiting. You will have to play your part too. You will have to do your part. And the angels, the ancestors, dear God, whoever is on your side will do their part. Be assured of that. Okay, with that, we come to the end of this little series. If there's any more questions, feel free to ask me in the lives or in the comments, and I'll definitely be absolutely delighted to make another little part. See you soon. Bye.